Hey everybody, it's Jordan from Collector's Corner again. Uh, gonna make another video on another little gem of vintage electronics. Um, got that cute little Pikachu rosy cheeks smile looking back at you. Um, Went through and did a full resto on this poor little girl. Well, let's just get into it. So it's a Game Boy Advance SP, and there were two versions of this. One of them had the front lit screen, and this one is the second version of it, which is the AGS 101. I believe the first version of it is the 100. Um, but the 101 had the backlit. It's the one everybody's looking for. Um, it looks so much better and so much nicer. The front lit had like three little lights on the front or something to that effect, and it kind of gave this um, real awkward lighting to where you could kind of see the bottom better, and the top of the screen was kind of darker, and there were three very specific pinpoint lights trying to shine over the. It was really bad. But but the backlit one was just as backlight does. It was very nice, kind of uniform across the entire screen. Just everything's a whole lot better. But when I got this one, it was just beat to death. I mean, it was really mangled up. It was the like the light baby blue metallic, but the entire hinge was just shattered. Um, in fact, uh, I put brand new hinges and everything in here, so it's got um, a little bit of a growing pain to go through, but after use a little bit, it'll be good. But the like it was shattered so far, like when you went to try to open it, everything would kind of fall apart. But it had a big crack that went all the way down here and broke that. So every time you opened it, like this whole piece would flop up, and this part of the hinge would fall off. And I mean, it was really busted. It looked like somebody had taken a almost a Brillo pad to the thing, um, especially on the top side, like up on this top side and everything, where it looked like somebody had just taken an SOS pad or something like that, and just scraped and tore on it. But regardless, yeah, it was really beat up. Um, Needless to say, it wasn't working properly whatsoever. The battery also would not hold a charge. You had to the cord you had to plug into it, and yeah, you had to aim it perfectly and kind of hold down a little bit on the right side, and then maybe it would kind of come on and should. But anyway, it was really bad. Um, So, it was another candidate to completely go through and do a do a ground up resto on, and I mean, it just came out like a gem. Decided again to go with the Pokemon motif on it. It's just a really good look. Love that bright yellow. Even got kind of the little shadow Pokemon or of a Pikachu there. Um, obviously, as I showed before, I got the big rosy cheek face of Pikachu on the front of it as well. So, um, but just kind of a real quick base that went through the since the hinge was all busted up and it had kind of come apart. The ribbon cable was real flaky, so we did a lot of work on that. But the main PCB and everything again was completely tore apart, and had everything reflowed. Uh, Placed the cap. The casing, full casing, upper lower, has been replaced. All the buttons have been replaced. The silicons that go behind the buttons have also been replaced. So you got nice, good, like new spring to those old buttons again. But the the cartridge board um, reflowed that as well, so it's got good connection when the cartridge goes in. Um, but yeah, it's another really nice resto. Went with kind of the holograph screen cover. Went with white to brighten it up, and it's got kind of a kind of a hollow if you're a Pokemon card player. Treatment done to the Game Boy Advance SP. Um, Iconic lettering that goes across it. But yeah, most everything on this has been replaced. So I mean, it's got the main board in there, and the rest of it is just bright and shiny. Well, we'll go. Let's just go ahead and kick it on here. Now, I hold a lot of love for the old Pokemon games for the Game Boy Advance, but this one's Ruby. I just gone through it and um, tore it apart, cleaned it all up, and placed the battery, all that good stuff. So figured why not use it? Why not use it? And it would just be a disgrace to not show this with a Pokemon game with the new case that went on it. But screen's nice and bright. It is the original screen. All that's been gone through, um, as I said before. But I mean, everything comes up nice and bright. The backlight, boy, it's just the way to go. There's a reason why this is the one that's the most sought after and the one that everybody wants. Um, but especially after it's been gone through. Um, but yeah, boy, it's been years since I played this. But yeah, no, it's a killer system. If you remember ever having one, the if you had the 100 model, you were jealous of your friends who had the 101 with the backlight. But yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. And again, like I said, it's been and this one's been completely gone through. Battery's good. Obviously, it's running on that. Oh, I almost forgot to tell. Did a little mod right there. If you can see it. No more worrying about having to find that funky little charger that the Nintendo used. I thought we'd go ahead and just change that over to a USB-C. And who doesn't have one of those laying around? Everybody's phone. They all run off a USB-C now. So, so yeah, I mean, you can charge this thing off a USB-C or just run it directly off of the USB-C. That's a big, 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 big added bonus. But yeah, I mean, if you're in the market for one, you don't get one that's much cooler than this. I mean, come on, this thing is Pokemoned out, and it is ready for you to start playing immediately. Just throw it in your pocket, play it wherever you want, and enjoy. Thank you, and come on into Collector's Corner. Pick this little gem up before it's gone. I guarantee you this thing will not last long on the shelf.